Okay, we got some loaded hip cars first. And Michelle is going to pay attention to how she's doing it, how much she's irradiating through her hip. So when you do this, are you doing that with this? Okay. So I would say just get your legs straight first, and then just see if you can irradiate your whole hip. Don't even move, don't even rotate, just keep it neutral, and just get all of these tissues and all these fibers to respond the best they can. For the most part, pretty good. And then use all of that contraction to externally rotate, and then bend your knee ever so slightly. But that's your knee, sorry. And then, I don't know why. And then, but at some point, it's going to be hard for you to contract your hip. At some point.
That's probably it.
Okay. Go for your hip car. Okay, and then as you come up, we should feel this stretching and lengthening and feel that contracting. And then as you internally rotate, you should feel your glute and this stuff contracting. All right, and don't allow your torso to move at all. Don't allow.
I'm not trying to. It's just that this is so tight on
Yeah.
you. It was just kind of moving through it.
Gotcha. At the end of the day, only go as far as you can with good control. Don't worry about a lot of range of motion.
Okay, sorry, I have to go back and.
Yeah.
I'm used to not used to stopping it.
Yeah. All right, so see how your knee like goes from here to there? I want you to go somewhere where you can keep your knee in the same spot. Yeah. So you got to go slower, that's fine. Extend back. So right there, I can feel that it's hard for you to extend your hip. It's like, it's not great. Okay. So we'll work on this stuff in a little bit. And then come on down. Cool. How about some air pressure in your back? Some air pressure in your stomach? Almost like round your lower back. Yeah? Like kind of push into my hand here.
Even more.
Yeah. Keep that. Okay, we're coming back up. Really testing your carring right now because I'm telling you to stop and then go back to... These are cool pants, Michelle.
Oh, thanks.
Cool design.
I've had them forever.
I would wear those underneath my shorts, of course. Cool. That's it.
Can I do one on my own?
Yeah, of course.
Because my brain wasn't.
Of course.
Okay.
And then you're just continuing to reestablish air pressure, reestablish tension in your hip every second. You're continuing to check those boxes.
I can feel it out on my entire leg.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at your car, we can say pretty firmly that your hips probably need more ability to extend. And you're a runner. So it's like hip extension is like, right? So if that biomechanic right there is not great, then it's just going to trickle into other kind of like dysfunctional patterns and whatnot.
Can you assess my other side to see if my other side is more open than this one?
Definitely.
So anyway.
Definitely. That's what I was going to do next. And we are loaded, so it's not the most accurate, but
it's all right.
But I like to do loaded hip cars for most people because you should be able to load your hip in a car, and if you can't, that's just further evidence that your hip's not very strong.
Okay.
Switch sides. You can put your head over here. What else is new? You've been eating some good beef?
Oh, so.
I just bought like 4 pounds of hanger steak
Oh, that's right. You said
yesterday.
That was your.
Like yesterday, I bought it.
Excuse me.
It's in the fridge, and
So last night, I had my in-laws in town, and so.
okay. Same thing. Leg is straight. Always start with your leg straight. Feel some tension. You can even get some like capsule cars here before you start your cars. It's like wringing water out of a towel. Cool. And then go for that knee bend to your hacky sack position. More of like a rotational effort. Not so much of a hip flexion effort, but more of a rotational effort. There you go. That works. Cool. I mean, you're compensating a little bit through your spine, but the hip extension is definitely better on this side.
And I don't feel any pain.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Okay, we're going to stay with that right arm.
Thank you for, I can tell I haven't had a coach for a long time because
Shoulder blade first.
just bringing awareness to my,
Here. Then go into your offset.
my hip
Yeah.
extension.
Mhm.
I'm not even aware that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Let's wait, yeah, I have no pain with this.
All right. So from there, just kind of lean forward a little bit and see if you can get some more left hip flexor stretch.
Yeah. Not very much. No. It's crazy, yeah. Oh, she was good. Right? Yeah. Very nice. Every week, like the top team or something.
How much do you want me to go into it? Just some or just go to my,
Pretty much go to your end range to where you're not compensating. You feel your hip flexor stretching though?
yeah, to be honest, I feel more, I could go further if this wasn't as
Yeah.
tight. But
Okay.
yes.
Well, this is going to get harder in about a minute.
What'd you do for Gabriella's birthday?
Made her dinner. Brought her a little stuffed animal and a card. And yeah.
Well, I was just heartened when you gave me the Wednesday, the day after her birthday appointment. I was like, oh, thank God she's not camping and something got awful. Because last we left off, you wanted to take her camping.
Oh.
And,
Yeah, well that was our Auburn trip.
oh, okay.
We did a trip to like Auburn for a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we did a cabin. It was amazing. It was so good. Okay, so it's been about a minute and a half now. So can you push your foot into the box? And can you get your knee to give that effort?
Can you stay back? So you want my foot to go in?
So-
run it through the,
Yeah, so imagine you're like trying to extend your knee, right? And you're only using your knee. Yeah? And then imagine you're trying to slide your knee forward, but you're using your hip flexor. Okay, so we're doing an end range isometric. That's all we're doing, and we're just trying to get your hip flexor to get better at creating force within its lengthened position. See how hard it is? It's like doesn't want to do it. Keep that low amount of tension, that low amount of effort, but we're going to keep this high duration set. It's like a good minute of just straight up pushing through it. Okay. And then can we think of both? Can we think of the knee and the hip? So imagine you're trying to like do this.
Let's go.
We got 20 more seconds.
That's okay right there? Yeah. More.
And relax. Very nice. That was a long set. All right, now Michelle is in a quadruped position, and she's chilling. Nothing's really started yet. Okay, so left leg is going to go straight up in the air, straight back.
Higher this goes, the deeper this gets. Feel a little more together. Feel this length get
How does that feel? Normal?
Right, this is closing. This is
Yeah.
It's great. Can you do some like mini circles in that position?
Yeah. So, I have to ask, so
Yeah.
I obviously dropped this hip in the process, so would you prefer this hip to stay?
I want these hips to stay pretty much neutral. Just imagine we'll just put a yoga brick there,
Okay.
and then just try to keep it even.
Okay.
Good question.
And little circles?
Little circles, but we're doing it with our hip.
comfortable. Slowly shortening this, slowly lengthening this.
Do you care what my foot is doing?
Let's extend it.
Okay.
Let's extend it because before, like we said, you know, that machine forces us to extend.
There you go. Now you have more shoulder tricep tissue to work with. Down by your side.
5 more seconds. We're going to switch directions.
Yep, lock this elbow. Down a little bit more. Holding.
And switch directions.
Yes.
Notice and try to acknowledge as you're doing this how well you can contract your glute, how well you can contract the top of your hamstring, and just your hip in general. Feel how the control is, it's okay, right? It's not great.
Yeah.
It's not really like circles. It's
Good? Yeah.
The
You should-
longer we're at it, I can also
The
feel
capacity
like,
control is good.
Oh, okay.
especially
If you care.
Bring it to your attention.
I don't care. No, I care. I care.
I would say
No, I just wasn't
one
sure.
thing I'm
I never
noticing
know
is
what's
it's not
pertinent information.
1000%
It's good information. It's all good information.
type of thing, but you're fine. But I would say that would
Keep that glute though in charge.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
stand up stuff you're doing.
3, 2, 1, and relax.
Get all
So-
there.
Just acknowledge how quickly the hip got exhausted.
Yeah.
Tissue, so it's just a
It
big
probably looked like an etch-a-sketch thing.
multi-
Oh, yeah, more of a trapezoid
a little bit
than a circle.
ultimately, you're
Yeah.
fine.
More of a rhomboid.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
All good there.
So,
So can we be
Um,
active?
all right, Michelle's gonna go to her right side, and we're just gonna compare to see if there's any difference, or maybe the right side has more energy. How about this music?
It's really good.
It's pretty good. DJ Will, not bad. Okay. Really find that hip first, find that tension first, and then once you got it, go for those circles. Full extension, just like you're on the reformer. Extending through your knee, your ankle, your hip. Just keep that leg a little higher. There we go. Should be able to eat a sandwich in this position. Gluten-free, of course. This is California, right? This is.
Sink. All the way up. Sink. There we go. Not fighting me. All the way up. Sink. All the way up. Sink. Go. Whew.
Other direction.
Okay.
Keeping that gluten charge.
Slower. Try to get a smidge lower. 5 reps. I need to do more of this. Yeah.
Is the calf burning?
No.
These are different.
Interesting.
Yeah. Try some too, but yeah.
Okay, give me the best circles you can. You're being judged right now by 5 Olympic judges.
Another important one, try to just normalize it, is to right now on the tricep stuff and on the bench press that stuff. It's like triceps,
And relax. Cool.
dips,
Just out of curiosity, can I do it like this too? And,
Yeah, but it's harder.
oh, darn,
It's harder because you're gonna.
it's less,
Yeah.
not that it's a bad thing to work on my shoulders and my arms, but
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that aspect though, in that position because it's just another like full body tension thing
Yeah,
that I like.
that it is.
You know. I do those in the gym and people are like, they're like, "What's this guy doing? Like he looks like he's in shape, but like he never does anything that's hard." I'm like, if you only knew.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I want my,
Okay, so first you're gonna get back to the same position, hands on the ground. Cool, and then legs gonna go up. Why don't you scoot forward like 3 inches? Cool. You don't need that for now. Don't worry about that. Here we go. Leg up. Hold it for a second. And then go to your forearms. Keep that hip extension. Nice. Nice. All right, now you're going to slowly start pushing your butt back and try to maintain hip extension. Keep going. Use your hands. Push back, push back. Keep that hip extended. Keep going. Heel to butt, heel to butt. Once you get to your max range, go ahead and come back up. To your hands. Nice. Nice. Let's go 4 of them. Back and forth. Keep that hamstring on. Good. Good. Coming back up. You feel that?
yeah. So your end range is basically where you feel like you want to flow over. Is that the idea?
Your end range is where you can no longer hold hip extension and your spine starts to unravel. So if you can keep going back while maintaining all that tension in your hip, then you're still good. I think that was 4. Was that 3? That was 3.
It was only 3.
Keep that leg high. Push back, push back, push back. Get your butt back. Get your butt back. Bring it all the way to your heel. Keep that leg up, up, up. Nice. Now we're coming back up. Up, 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 up. Push up position, push up position. Keep that leg high. And relax.
Holy moly.
Nice.
That's no joke.
To help you start to lift.
Michelle is currently resting, ready to go to her next set on her other leg. Just so I want to do both sides so that we can.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're live.
That's the second one I did a little too fast.
Nice. And let's just see if this side feels 0.5% smoother. Keeping that knee extended, keeping that top of that hamstring in charge. And bring yourself back to your hands. Very nice. Any more freedom on the right leg?
Yes, I don't, yes. It
Well-
doesn't seem like quite the effort.
Okay. We can continue because we essentially have our information, but
Okay, one more.
okay.
It's okay?
I mean, I feel like here too,
Okay.
as well as here.
Okay. That's fine. You can slide in a little bit if you want.
There's more relief.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, although there wasn't any pain on this side when I was doing it, it's just more effort.
Yeah.
This felt more capable, so.
Say no more. Let's just focus on the left hip and then we'll get to the left knee. I just think that knees for the most part, how do I say this? Are they're kind of stupid. They're just kind of a stupid joint in the middle of your leg.
Yeah,
And
it's
they
isn't
need-
it just for something, it's for the lower body to attach to the upper part?
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
maybe that's
I
stupid.
guess what I'm trying to say is like
We can, yeah.
knee training is it's great. It's important. It needs to be there if you have a knee injury, but it's most likely a holistic issue.
Totally get that.
It's a hamstring thing. It's a hip thing. It's
Yep.
calves.
Yep.
You're not articulating your ankles very well, like, and you're asking your knee to handle more forces and whatnot. So like,
Yeah.
I'm always gonna take a holistic approach for knee pain.
Dynamically like this.
Oh.
This is cool.
This is cool. Okay, we have some, as Michelle put it, dynamic tibial rotation. So I don't really care what you do with your right foot.
I know, I saw it.
All I care is that your left foot stays planted and you're actually putting forces into your end ranges. So keep that heel down strong, like you're smashing a bug the whole time.
So that would be it, or that would be it. Which do you want? That's a total end range, but I have to be able to lift my foot a little bit.
That's fine. As long as you still feel closing side tissues, it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to go for another minute.
This feels really good.
Oh, yeah. I just think that you run a lot, and I know you do. You put on miles, and if
Oh, this is good.
if stuff is not functional, like pretty damn functional, then of course you're gonna have chronic issues, like chronic pain things. Yeah. So all we're doing right now, this is a passive stretch. This is not even really active. This is just
Well,
taking it through its end ranges passively, just to introduce some of those places a little bit more often. Because what we're gonna do next is we're gonna bend the knee as we do this, and we're gonna add even more load.
that was going to be one of my questions.
Yeah. And relax. Okay. So here we go. Same thing, but now you're gonna get into a more of a knee bent position, so it's gonna feel like a lunge. All right. And
Do you want me down even further?
go where you're comfortable, but really like put some. It's a different position now for that knee to rotate through. Let's get your foot facing more like the inward. There you go. There we go. Okay, and just watch out for that sneaky hip. It's gonna wanna take over. Drop down, drop down. There we go. Keep that heel down. Smush that jelly belly. When's the last time you had a jelly belly?
A long time ago.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite Jelly Belly?
I was having to think about that. I think I don't know. In general, I'd say I'm a sours person.
Okay. I like the pear one.
Oh, yeah.
The pear was a solid flavor.
Did you ever get the one that tasted like puke? And
Oh, the Harry Potter series.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's distinctive.
So we want to stay in that bent position through that, right? So we're stare, keep those hips down as you swivel and feel that tissue
Good
transition.
information, Daniel.
Yeah.
How close to what you're
Hey, so check this out. Ryan was in Prague last week,
Wow.
and then
Prague.
this week he's in London for work.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so cool. It doesn't matter what you're doing for a living at that point.
exactly. Although we haven't heard anything from him, and it just makes me think that he's
Oh, he doesn't want to talk. He just
no,
wants to
he's
just.
working his butt off.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to bring a product to
You can relax.
market.
Both sides for the most part because I think it helps your nervous system learn the other side. Right? Like
Here we go.
I had this guy who broke his toe and he literally couldn't do anything with that foot. So I was like, for the next 3 months, you're gonna master your other toe. And
I forget really what Bob looks like. So I was like, and anyway, that obviously that was Bob.
yeah, Bob's getting older.
You know what? He's got the wherewithal that he knows that.
I wish I could do more for him. I really
Spending
do.
time with you don't know what a mess he would be if you didn't spend time with you.
I suppose.
For real.
I just wish I could do more for him. Like, I think
I mean, you're not going to get him.
like you can only do so much. I would like him to be doing more like puzzles and stuff.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
It's really good experience to have the relationship with him that you do, because now you're gonna like be able to apply that to your mom at some point.
Yeah,
apply it to
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
at some point.
He's-
At least, yeah. My father would have never understood coming to you.
Yeah. He kind of just has like,
That's good that
I mean, he definitely empties his battery every day. Like he really tries.
Okay. I didn't think so.
I mean, he's got a nice even gait. I was watching him walk.
Feel how you want to stand up every time, right? Like you want to stand up, do those transitions. So as you go down, I want you to keep your butt down.
All right, so this first one, I'm going like, I'm more upright, right?
No, we're gonna stay. Yeah, on the first set.
So that's, all right.
On the first set, just to get the feeling, just to get the movement and the
Okay.
tissue that we're using. But
Fair enough. I didn't know that we were on that one yet. So,
all we're doing right now is we're and this is an analogy, but imagine like I was like, okay, let's really feel this, right? And then second set, let's feel this.
okay.
Let's just hold that. And then once you feel that, it's like, okay, let's go here to here to here. But it's like,
I see.
there you go. Pretty much keeping that knee from moving and just all tibial. There you go. Same thing going the other way. Yeah.
All right, there.
And relax.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do some glute bridges here. And Michelle is gonna come all the way up. And before we do anything else, she's gonna make sure that she's really finding her glutes, her hamstrings. all that stuff feels pretty locked in. And then it's a windshield wiper, so both feet are gonna go the same way. And this is actually what would happen if we were running. We would have our one tibia would be externally rotated, one tibia would be internally rotated in your gait cycle. Right? And then as you do this, go ahead and drive your heels down. Like you don't have to drive your hips up, but just drive your heels down and really get those hamstrings kicking.
Yeah.
What's up?
It definitely, when I bring my hips down a little bit, my hamstrings definitely engage more.
Very good.
Mm.
That was good to know.
Good.
What do you think about doing this with a ball at my knees? Would that,
Like squeezing the wall?
would
Yeah.
that isolate even further?
I mean, you could even
Yeah.
find those inner thighs.
Shouldn't be so bouncy.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was thinking in terms of isolating. So
Yeah. Come on.
when I do this,
See, yeah.
like my left, I don't know what it's called, but lower down on my, I'll show it to you. My left.
Here?
No, I go down towards my ankle, like, but go more towards the front. That's just lit up.
Yeah.
It's really, there's a burn there. And then, yeah,
Okay, let's relax for a second.
I don't have any of
Okay, we have set 2, and now we're gonna go single leg. So just the left leg. Let's go up with 2 feet, up with both hips. I'll get this like thing off your toes. It's bothering me. Okay. So first things first, really flex these feet. Let's get a little further over here. So I just don't want you to slip off because that would be tragic. Cool. All right. Left leg doesn't really want to flex. Left foot doesn't really want to flex.
Okay.
It doesn't. Like your right toes are like curling. Cool. Squeeze that.
And where I felt that when you pushed it was like right here,
Crazy.
in case you need to know that.
Crazy. I mean, your right foot just flexes better than your left foot.
Okay.
That's even.
And that really makes this right here show up.
Yeah. I believe it.
So,
I believe it. I mean, I'm pushing you. It's coming from me. So, all right. And then once you're all the way up there, remove that right foot up in the air. Boom. How about straight? Cool. Drive those hips up. Cool. Now you're going to extend your ankle and flex your ankle. Extend, flex. Extend, flex. Extend, flex, just 5 reps. Extend, flex. Extend, flex. Good. That works. That works. Okay, this is the other setup now. So now she has her hips up, still on the left leg, and now she's going to do ankle cars on the left foot. Trying to keep her tibia in place.
okay, we've done those, and now.
Full ankle car.
Daniel.
Heat. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
This is really hard.
It's super hard. Super hard. Always reverse, right? So get to the top, reverse. Get to the top, reverse. Right.
Take a break.
Take a break. Okay, and then just one more thing to like acknowledge is like how much that also forces hip extension. So it's like this. This is like hip flexion, hip extension through there. And how as you do that, your hip wants to drop, 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 drop. Your hamstring wants to relax.
Oh, not me. Yeah,
So it's that hip extension
yeah.
with that ankle extension.
got it.
That's kind of what we're after. Right leg. And let's go tibial left to right. Uh-huh. Try to get it from here. Drop your hips a little bit. There you go. Did that feel different when I was moving it? Yeah.
Sorry, I have to take a little break.
Take a break. So if you're doing like a strength day,
Yeah.
right? I would prefer you do something like this over like, I don't know, like walking lunges or something.
Yeah, I have been, I experimented more with,
All right, so now we're gonna do some tibia stuff. It's gonna be against the wall. You're gonna go as fast as you can for 30 seconds. So keep your heels down and just keep alternating. There you go. You're just trying to get higher and faster. Let's get that audio from the feet. 10 more seconds. High and fast, high and fast, high and fast. Back up, back down. Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, Michelle, you're gonna walk 20 yards on your heels and back. Slow, controlled. Go for it. Just like that. Cool. Okay, so we're gonna be in a lunge and we're gonna push off of the box with our box foot, which is your left foot. Let's start all the way back. So your butt's like almost at your foot. There you go. All right. This is a left knee exercise. So as you push, fight, fight, fight. Feel that left knee fighting hard. Nice. Go to your end range. Good. Good. Get to your end range and pause. And now we're going to go back, pushing with your right foot now backwards, fighting with your left knee. Fighting with that left knee, fighting with that left knee. Slowly allowing yourself to lose the battle. Go as far as you can. Keep fighting to the end of the rep. Nice. Nice.